When I was working on my instrument rating, one of the things I would do is I would scour the internet and YouTube and look for videos like this, because to me there's nothing as powerful as a good example to learn from. I don't know if this will be necessarily a good example, but basically I'm doing a 50-mile cross country today. Forecast is VFR with...
Metro traffic 077 Charlie X-rays left base, should go runway 15 Metro.
Ceilings are about 3,000. But I filed for
Indy Metro traffic, Caravan 101 Charlie Golf. We're orbiting in the area, we're monitoring the traffic also, Indy Metro.
Filed for 6,000, don't know if I'll go that high, but filed the IFR flight plan, and we'll pick it up in the air since we're VFR up to 3,000 or so.
Indy Metro traffic, Scott 37 Victor uniform, about 5 miles to the north, inbound GPS 115, practice approach.
Metro traffic, Cutlass 90421 Delta is departing runway 15. We have Skyhawk traffic above us in sight. We'll be departing to the northwest. We'll stay in the pattern to the downwind and then leave northwest. Indy Metro. All right, takeoff run. RPMs are to the red line. Engine gauges are all green. Airspeed is alive. Center line. 50 knots. 55. 60. Let's just get a little airborne. Gain some airspeed. And up we go. All right, you're up. Everything's still green. Airspeed is good.
And Metro traffic, Skyhawk 137 Victor uniform is departing the area to the west.
Feet, make our left turn.
Yeah, Metro traffic, Caravan 101 Charlie Golf, maneuvering 2,000 feet, about 2.5 miles south of Metro 101 Charlie Golf. Greenwood traffic, helicopter 191 Lima is 3 to the west, transitioning north at 1,700 Greenwood.
Alright, let's stay on this downwind leg, up past pattern altitude, and we'll turn towards destination, Lafayette, Indiana. Alright, let's call up and get our clearance.
November 1 Charlie Golf, roger.
Indy approach, Cutlass 90421 Delta.
November 90421 Delta, Indy approach.
90421 Delta is just out of Indy Metro, IFR. I'd like to pick up our clearance to Lafayette.
November 21 Delta, squawk 7367.
7367 for 21 Delta. Set course to 309.
Number 9421 Delta, radar contact a mile northwest of the Indy Metropolitan Airport. Verify your altitude leading 2,700.
21 Delta, that's affirmative, 2,700.
Number 9421 Delta is clear to the Lafayette Airport via direct, climb and maintain 6,000.
21 Delta, cleared direct Lafayette, 6,000. Thanks for your help.
November 5 Zulu Tango, contact Indy Center 124.52.
Yeah, that was pretty doggone easy right there. Nice, easy clearance.
Got 44-7, any departure radar contact.
All right, we'll just have to see if 6,000 puts us in that layer right there. It probably will. See a little rain coming down right there ahead of us, but that should be light. All right, we're going into soup. Scan going. Everything looks good. Temperatures are good. Oil pressure's good. Still charging. 500 feet a minute climb.
Missouri Kilo Victor, climb and maintain 13,000.
Right on course. Starting to cool off a little finally. Down to 68. All right, 5,800. Not going to make it to on top, it looks like. Go autopilot.
Missouri Kilo Victor, contact Chicago Center 135.75.
And latch onto the altitude and see if she finds it. Back off on our throttle. Look at that. We're going to break out of this and it's going to be beautiful. After we punch through this cloud right here. Alright, back off on our manifold pressure to 21. Back off on our prop to about 2550. Need the mixture out to about 1350.
Shine 821 Delta Kilo, Indy departure, radar contact, climb maintained 13,000, 13,000.
Cruise checklist, throttle manifold pressure are set, propeller is lean, mixture lean, propeller is set, cowl flaps are closed, instruments are good, exterior lights are on, checklist complete, and there we have broken out. Message, set course to 309. Set our vertical profile up. Let's see, Lafayette elevation, I think is 600 something. Pattern altitude is 1600. So let's set this to 100. 3 miles before enter. .4 feet per minute. Let's see what their weather's doing, huh?
November 9421 Delta, contact Grissom approach 123.85.
21 Delta, Grissom approach on 123.85, thanks.
1023.
Alright, we are cleared for the GPS runway 28 into Lafayette and roger on the 1023 runway for 594 Papa uniform.
Grissom approach, Cutlass 90421 Delta, level at 6,000.
Was that November 9421 Delta checking in?
That's affirmative. 9421 Delta, level at 6,000.
November 9421 Delta, roger. Lafayette, runway 1023 are in use. Visibility is 10 miles, ceiling broken 1,500, broken 4,300, altimeter 29990. Expect the ILS approach to runway 10.
9421 Delta, we'll expect the ILS to 10.
Aircraft feedback all, runway hold short, instructions and runway assignments. Advise on initial contact, give information, Kilo. Lafayette, Purdue University Airport information, Kilo 1354 Zulu, wind 220 at 9er, gust 16, visibility 10. Few clouds 1,200, scattered 10,000, temperature 27, 2.24, altimeter 29990. ILS runway 10 approach in use, signing departing runway 10 and runway 23. Birds in the vicinity, use caution, hazardous weather advisory is available on HIWAS and flight service frequencies. NOTAM, runway 10 PAPI out of service, runway 28, runway and identifier lights out of service, boiler, VORTAC unmonitored. Numerous cranes within the class Delta, 262 feet AGL and below. All aircraft feedback all, runway hold short, instructions and runway assignments. Advise on initial contact, give information.
594 Pub Uniform radar services, terminated contact Lafayette Tower.
Contact Lafayette Tower, 594 Pub Uniform, thanks, good day.
Purdue University Airport information.
So I've got the approach loaded up here. Looks like with the ceilings where they are, I should be able to log this approach. Minimums are, he said, 1,100. And like I'll be getting to the final approach fix well before we break out of that scattered layer. Approaching the VNAV profile, 476.
November 9421 Delta, did you want the ILS approach runway 10 or did you want to do the RNAV?
We're all set up for the ILS for 10 and whenever you're ready, we're ready to go lower.
November 21 Delta, roger. I'm going to leave you up just for a little bit and I'll start you down here in about 5 miles.
21 Delta, thanks.
November 9421 Delta, fly heading of 290 vectors for your ILS approach.
21 Delta, 290 vectors for the ILS. Alright, briefing this guy. We got 2300 as our final approach, fix altitude. 2300, we got 2600 as the sector altitude. This approach is a climb to 1600 and then a left turn to 2300 at 360. Spoiler. Earl is my outer marker.
November 9421 Delta, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
9421 Delta down to 4,000, pilot's discretion. Alright, so we're going to go down, altitude off and down at 500 feet a minute. Alright, we got a descent checklist.
062 Heavy, confirm full stop.
Altimeter is set, fuel selector is on both. Cow flaps are closed.
062 Heavy, roger. Descend to maintain 3,000. Expect vectors for ILS in about 3 miles.
Alright, Lafayette Tower is 119.6.
MASH A2 Heavy, sir, request.
Hand to the soup.
MASH A2 Heavy, approved as requested, maintain 3,000.
4,500 for 4,000. Woo, a little bit of turbulence in that one. There's my 4,000.
And flight service frequencies. Discussion for birds in the vicinity.
Understand. 9421 Delta, Lafayette just changed the runway configuration to 28 and 23. So let's go ahead and set you up for the RNAV runway 28. Turn right, heading 080 when able, direct Ogre.
21 Delta, right 080. Expect the RNAV for 23.
Number 21 Delta, affirmative. On your rollout, traffic is just north of your position, 2 miles southeast on VFR, 1,800 indicated.
21 Delta. IMC between us.
Roger. Seal 62 Heavy, you're 15 miles northeast of Grissom. Turn left heading 260, maintain 3000 until established on localizer. Clear for the ILS runway 23 approach. Max 82 Heavy, due to IFR traffic inbound to Lafayette, I'll need you to climb to either 4,000 or 5,000, your choice. Max 82 Heavy, maintain 4,000. Number 90421 Delta, descend and maintain 3,000.
21 Delta down to 3,000.
Number 21 Delta, cross Eau Gray at 3,000, clear for the RNAV GPS 28 approach.
21 Delta across Eau Gray at 3,000, cleared for the RNAV for 28. They switched things up on me a bit, didn't they? Now we're going to go back to nav. We're at 3,400 for 3,000. Heading should be 084. Alright, so we're going to enter the hold. Actually, we're going to do a procedure turn out of the hold. Coming up on my 3,000. Alright, so we're cleared for the RNAV. So once I hit Augrey, I can do the procedure turn. Turn around and hit the final approach course. Basically just follow this guy. Tell me I'm approaching. We're a mile from Augrey. Got my 90 knots already, which is a good thing. Hold teardrop. That's a 5-mile hold. Right to 090. Alright, 2600 at Augrey. You wanted me to cross it, so I'm allowed to go down to 2600 now.
Number 21 Delta traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles, is in a turn back to the east at 4,000, heavy Boeing 707, caution wake turbulence.
21 Delta, we'll keep an eye out, but we're IMC.
Roger.
Right to 284. Now, down to 2600, standard rate turn, should put me right on that little purple line. On down now, let's keep going down. Rate, standard rate. That.
Match 82 Heavy, how will this approach terminate? Roger.
And the ILS is coming in, look at that. Or the RNAV, I should say. We're getting just a little below. Back up to 26. Till we get back to Augrey. My 90 knots is good. Alright, our distances are 6, 2.5, and 2.5, so it's about 11 miles to the airport. So we'll keep things just as they are here, 2600, and right on the final approach course.
Stock 2 and Delta, radar service terminated 2 miles east of Eau Gray, and contact Lafayette Tower 119.6. Good day.
Lafayette Tower on 119.6, 21 Delta, thanks for your help.
Welcome.
Lafayette Tower, Cutlass 90421 Delta is on the RNAV 28, 2 miles shy of Augrey.
Coast 9421 Delta, Lafayette Tower, runway 28, clear to land, report Ilray.
21 Delta, clear to land on 28, report Ilray. Alright, there's Augury, now we're going to Ilray at 6 miles out. So I can go down to 2300. There's my 2300. 90 knots. Engine gauges in the green. $2,300. And on course. Alright, down to 15 inches, we'll get the gear down. Gear down, flaps 10. Lafayette Tower, Cutlass 9421 Delta, crossing Ilray.
Cutlass 21 Delta, roger, wind 220 at 9er, gusts 14.
21 Delta. Alright, let's hold 90 knots. Alright, gumps check. We got gas in the middle, we got undercarriage down, we got mixture rich, we got prop forward. Switches are all on. Carb heat is off. Wide slope, on course. $80 knots is good. I went 70 knots over the fence. Gusty. That's better.
November 21 Delta, turn right, Charlie 1, taxi ramp remains frequency.
21 Delta, right on Charlie 1 to the ramp, remain with you.